The impact of Brexit continues to be analysed as reports show wine lovers are set to save about £130 million per year as red tape on imports is reduced. Officials estimate the saving for consumers at £130 million, while the industry believes it will save £100 million on non-EU wines and avoid imposing costs of £70 million on those from the continent. But this comes after heated debate surrounding how Brexit will impact the wider British economy and the UK's stature on the global stage. According to Irish MEP Billy Callagher, Brexit will not prove beneficial for the UK, and he tells Express.co.uk that Britain can't go it alone. He said, "If you are to look at pro-European sentiment and anti-European sentiment since Brexit, Brexit in European terms has been seen as a disaster for the UK. I think that would be borne out in the statistics of exports for the UK. If you look at the ability of the UK to trade, the perception that it can go it alone is delusional, to be truthful. If anything, I think pro-European sentiment has been bolstered by the shambles Brexit has been. It has been camouflaged to a certain extent by the pandemic as well, of course, but I think there will be headwinds ahead, particularly around financial services and exports. The UK economy is a big economy. It's the sixth biggest in the world. It certainly has clout and muscle. But the idea that it doesn't need the EU in terms of trade defies logic. Earlier this month, it was reported that more than 8 in 10 business owners believe Brexit will have a long-term negative impact on trading, with almost half reporting a hit from the UK's exit from the EU. The survey conducted by the newspaper found the COVID-19 pandemic has hit firms harder than Brexit, but that in the longer term the ending of free trade with the EU will have a more detrimental effect. Alex Altman, head of the Brexit advisory team at Blick Rothenberg, said, while 47% of the respondents said that the first 6 months after Brexit had either a negative or very negative impact to their business, close to 80% said the disruptions due to the pandemic had an even more negative impact to their business than Brexit. However, over 80% of respondents also said that in the longer term, Brexit will have a negative impact overall, and their expectation is that the UK economy will shrink due to the Brexit deal. British goods exports to the EU rose to their highest since October 2019 in May, official data showed. Britain's Office for National Statistics said goods exports to the European Union, excluding precious metals, rose to £14 billion in May on a seasonally adjusted basis. However, overall trade with the EU lagged behind growth in sales to the rest of the world, and business groups said they still faced extra red tape dealing with European customers and suppliers as a result of Brexit. William Bain, the head of trade policy at the British Chambers of Commerce, commented on the data, "While we are seeing a modest pickup in demand for UK goods in the last month as economies reopen, the overall climate remains fragile." Total goods exports of £27.9 billion, excluding precious metals, were the highest since January 2020, just before the coronavirus pandemic began to cause disruption.